So I'm about to call the guy at the precinct. Hi, Officer Rip. This is Anthony. I'm calling about the assault and that happened on the 11th.
Yes.
Yeah, it was at a 7-Eleven in Wyandanch train station. Hello? Hello?
Hey, Anthony. Sorry, our phones are a little messed up over here.
All right.
So do you have any further information? Like, do you know the name of the person or anything?
No, I don't know the name of him, but I will tell you it was pretty weird. Like, he kept saying that he knew me. I don't know this guy, man.
Have you seen him again since that day?
Well, I seen him, like, I'm thinking it's the same dude that had the mask on, like, three...
Hey, Anthony.
Yeah, well, either way, I do want to press charges. I don't know what to say other than that, but, I mean, the guy...
What were you saying just now?
All right, well, what was the question again?
I was asking you, you said that he knew you and something about maybe seeing him before.
No, he said that he kept saying that he knew me. He kept saying, like, he's like, you know me, and I'm like, I don't fucking know you, man. You know, like, I did not know who this guy is. But as far as seeing him, I didn't see him the first time. Like, his face was covered, but this time he was saying that his mask was off.
Was he wearing a mask when
The first time there was the guy had a mask on. The guy that put the razor knife to my neck had a mask on.
On August 11th, though, his mask wasn't on, right?
Yeah, right. On the 11th, his mask wasn't on.
So, like,
That's what he was saying.
Pictures, if I'm able to find out who it was and I show you pictures, you'd be able to point them out.
Yeah, I remember the top of his head, man, but I was more concerned. Like, I remember the top of his head, like the color of his hair. I remember his face, kind of, you know what I'm saying? I was keeping my eye on his waist because that's where he kept reaching, saying that he had a gun and that he was going to shoot me.
Okay.
Okay?
So if I'm able to find out who this person is, which I haven't been able to do yet, if I'm able to find out who it is, he's going to be put in a photo spread. You're going to have to pick him out in a photo spread. You're comfortable doing that?
I mean, I guess, yeah. If it's good enough freaking pictures of him, yeah. Because I mean, like, there was a pretty distinct, like, pattern on the top of it. Like, his hair had a pretty distinct pattern, like gray, like, you know, from gray to color, you know, colored to gray. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I mean, so what about his facial features?
Yeah, I'd probably be able to pick him out, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know.
I'm sure you might be like an old license picture. It might be a couple of years old or something. It might not be the same hairstyle and everything. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm saying you need to get that tape from 7-Eleven. That's for sure.
Okay. Have you spoken to the people there yet?
Yeah, see, they told me when this happened, when he put the razor blade knife to my neck, they said that they fucking locked him up, bro.
Okay, well, I don't even know what...
Yeah, see, that was another incident like 3 weeks prior to that. That's what I'm saying. The first time he had a mask, I'm thinking it's the same guy because he said this time he didn't have the mask on. He's like, now the mask is off, blah, blah, blah. He's like, you know who I am. You know me. You know me. What?
Do you know what day the first incident happened?
God, give me a second. Actually, you know what? I mean, I can... Give me a second. Let me see if I have the paperwork with me.
And where are you currently living?
Currently, there is no real place that I'm living, man.
Are you staying in Wyandanch, or?
No, I'm going from back and forth, this, that, looking around. I don't know, man.
Okay.
I can give you an address if you want, but I mean...
Yeah, just so I can put on paperwork.
Yeah. I think this is the hospital stuff. Bear with me a second here.
Yeah, no worries.
This thing's all ripped up. Shit. But, the first incident says it happened on the 6/19. Obviously 23.
Yeah.
You know, and the other incident that you're working on, that was 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven. That's only like 2.5, 3 weeks later.
It's like a month and a half, or 7-Eleven. Yeah.
6/19, 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
that's 20 days.
You're right. Okay. I reached out to 7-Eleven. They were going to get back to me on cameras and everything. Let me give them a call sometime today, okay, and see what they got, all right?
Yeah, because this time, like I said, the reason I'm thinking it's the same guy is because he said this time his mask was off.
Okay.
You know, so the first time he had a mask, this time he didn't have a mask. You know, that's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm also thinking, I don't know what the hell, like, there's a whole lot of other shit going through my head about all this. So, you know, look, Officer Rip, I'm just letting you know that, you know, this is, you know, because what, is this going to escalate some more? Like, you know, first time it was a razor knife to my neck. Then you know, they asked me if I wanted to press charges. I said yes. And then finally I said no. I'm like, you know what, whatever, fuck this, you know? Now all of a sudden this happens, freaking, and this guy keeps saying that he knows me. Like, he's like, you know me. I don't know who the fuck this guy is, man.
So obviously we're going to try to, you know, find out who this guy is and arrest him. But my question to you is, you know, obviously he stays around the Wyandanch area. Is there a way for you to avoid the Wyandanch area from now on, just so that this doesn't happen again?
I mean, I don't know, man. You know, I mean, that, you know, that's asking a whole lot, though, too. I mean, I'm not stupid. I'm not trying to fucking, you know, at this point, I don't know what to say, man. I can avoid it for the most part. You know, this is not,
You know, when we arrest him, it's only going to be, he's going to be here for a couple hours. He's going to be released because that's how the laws are here. So it's not like he's going to be held or anything. So he's still going to be in the area. So if you and him, if he's got a gripe with you, you know, I don't want anything else to happen to you. I would just try to avoid that area for the time being. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause obviously,
yeah, well, see, that's a little hard because, you know, I'm just letting you know, like, you know, this whole thing starts, right, like over 1.5 years ago while I'm being evicted out of a house that I was kidnapped when I was 4 and almost killed when I was 17. You know, and then they lose the paperwork to every single thing, including recently enough, and I'm talking over the past 3 years, my house being shot at, a squirrel bringing me a human foot bone down from the attic of the freaking house where I called the feds. They tell me, call the cops. I call the cops. They end up not making a report. This is crazy, man.
well, listen, I'm doing everything I can to investigate this. I can't speak on, you know, past crimes. I'm doing everything I can to investigate this one. If there's any more information you have in regards to who it could possibly be, you know, obviously I'm here. You can give me a call. and I'm gonna obviously reach out to home to 7-Eleven and try to get the video for that. Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's everything from Pop Smoke to Triple X Tentacion to my friend Rayvon Matthews to, I mean, there's a lot of people that are gone and dead, bro. And I don't know why these people were coming into my life shortly before they passed away, other than my friend Ray, who was working on the Tupac Shakur case. He ended up crossing a road and getting smacked by a car. I mean, this is really some crazy shit, man. My life is fucking nuts. And this whole thing, that's why I'm saying it's like, get the hands on the tape. I told the officers that night, get the hands on the tape, man, because this is enough, man. Enough is enough, man. It's like you lose the reports, and when I say use, I mean the police. They lose the reports on the freaking fact that, the house was shot at that I was living in. They wanted me to pay rent. They wanted me to pay rent in a house that I was kidnapped at when I was 4 years old with my little cousin who was 3. And freaking and almost killed in that same house when I was 17. I didn't realize that when I moved in there, bro. It's not like I had a lot of options at that moment in time. I was happy to have a house until I realized, holy shit, this is the same fucking house.
I got you.
No, my tolerance, bro, I try to keep calm, but I am not effing calm. You know what I'm saying? And when all this shit comes out of my mouth, when I start talking about Tupac fucking Shakur, you know how long ago that was? These people do not stop, bro. They don't stop.
Listen, I completely understand, where you're at with Tupac. I get it.
Yeah, because on my 15th birthday, 2 days before he was shot, I went head to head with Tupac on my 15th birthday down in Lower Manhattan.
I got you.
That's crazy, bro. And as far as Ray, my friend Ray, once he started to realize after that kid Triple X got freaking smoked down in Florida, I was telling Ray that I bumped into this kid, blah, blah, blah. I didn't realize until I seen the picture of I'm like, holy shit, Ray, that's when Ray realized some shit was wrong, bro. Because after all that time working on fucking Tupac, it started to dawn on Ray that freaking, you know what, man, I have nothing to do with this shit that they are conjuring. Are you there, sir?
Can you hear me, Anthony?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I am just letting you know that that's how insane this whole thing is. And as far as this guy, I have no effing idea who this fucking guy is. But you know what? Man, yo. Because when you see the tape, you're going to see me. After he threatens me, I chase his ass out of the fucking store. After he's threatening to shoot me, I chased his ass out of the fucking store. Okay? When I chased him out of the store, I told him, go fuck yourself, this, that, and everything else. That's when he came back in the store, and that's when we scrapped. I wasn't giving a shit, man. I don't even give a shit now, bro. I'm sick of this whole fucking thing. I am so sick of this shit because everybody's a goddamn coward. They don't want to fucking go to war. And that's exactly what they're trying to stir, is a fucking war. I know who I am, bro. I don't know what else to say, and I'm not, see, this is why I can't talk, bro, because every single fucking thing that's connected to this shit goes back 20 fucking 8, 27, 26, 25 fucking years ago, man.
Anthony, listen, let me call 7-Eleven. I'll get back to you, okay?
Thank you, officer. Thank you, Officer Rip. All right, you too, man. Bye.